Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Yup, it is Friday and it is July 3rd. July 3rd. So, tomorrow, you know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is the 4th of July and we are all excited. Yup, it is American Independence Day. So, just I'm excited to record this and go straight to my weekend because 4th of July weekend is awesome. So, there's going to be lots of barbecuing, sunshine, sweets, just a good time because summer doesn't really last that long here in Minnesota. But anyway, guys, today I want to talk to you guys about freeing yourself from the dangers of a black or white argument. Two-sided argument, another way to say it. It's real easy for us to just fall victims to a black or white argument, when in fact there are a multitude of ways to look at one specific argument, situation, and so on and so forth. So with that being said, let's dive into it. Alright, let's describe this thing. So one of the common two-sided arguments that I hear people make is this nature versus nurture. They just say it's either nature that's making someone's biology, someone's what they're predisposed to makes them act a certain way, or it's either the environment that is nurturing that kind of specific attitude, specific thing, outside of nurturing that out of someone. And that is just so limiting. I hear that a lot, and it just takes away from the fact that there's also psychology that informs somebody, their experiences, brings it out of them, the spirituality, different things. I've talked about this before on my channel here, but more importantly, I wanted us to just look at that. The nature versus nurture is a good example of how we can just completely gloss over the fact that people's own psychology, people's own choices can lead them to make, to be in certain, to be faced with certain situation, and we leave that out because we just want to hear that it's either forces that we can't control that are at play that make us do certain things. So that's just one good example. So anyway, the black or white argument is so restricting, and it induces this false opposites. Like they're only, and it makes it seem like they're on one subject. There can be only a black or white. You're either for it or you're against it, and that's simply not true. And it's just limiting. So, for example, you have like family feuds where if you're on your mom's side, you're either on your mom's side or you're on your dad's side. You're either on your sister's side or you're on your brother's side. You're either for your cousins on your mom's side or you're for your cousins on your dad's side. And friendships too, like when your friends are arguing, people think like your friends kind of look at you like you gotta choose who you want to be with. But do you have to choose? You have to choose. You're that third argument in there. You can look at them both and say, you're idiots, you need to figure this out, you love each other, you've been friends forever, you guys can move past this, you're better than this. So one more thing here is, in describing this black or white argument that people make, is when things, it forces us to kind of be stuck when things don't fall into these perfect categories of black or white, or you're for it or you're against it. You're either happy or you're sad, all these things. So, and when they don't fall in those, the one of the two categories, it becomes a mystery. We make it a big mystery, and that's not true. So, with that being said, let's talk about how you can free yourself. So, solutions to this black or white thinking, black or white two-sided arguments. So one of the things I've done is I have freed myself from this by first listening keenly, trying to hear to make sure that I'm hearing a black or white argument being made. I listen and then I reject it by using at least one argument that is different from the two arguments that are being presented. I reject it by challenging it and just saying and saying my third argument to it, and then knowing and then saying that with confidence in a way that really rejects that there's only two sides to look at something, or two ways to look at something. Sorry. So then from that point on, I seek to find other arguments, see other perspective on things. And one of the drawbacks of doing this, and one of the reasons why a lot of people don't readily do this, is because it takes time, or it takes a lot of courage to stand up and say, I reject that. There's a whole lot more to this situation than just one or two, or either I'm for it or I'm against it. It just simplifies things, so it makes it hard for people to want to think outside of that. So yeah, guys, this is how I have freed myself from thinking in a black and white confine. Black or white thinking. I've freed myself from this by freeing myself by listening and rejecting that there's only two sides to one argument. So yeah, thank you guys, and of course I offer a third argument. All right, thank you guys for watching today. Happy Friday. It's 4th of July weekend. Please enjoy yourselves. We've waited for this, especially for us here in Minnesota and around the country where it's cold. We enjoy this. This is for us one of the highlights of our summer here. So thank you for watching, you guys. It's very warm. I feel like I can't talk because it's so warm. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Monday. Happy 4th, you guys. Have a great weekend. Thank you.